Hello everyone. Recently I've got a new cat and while I was looking at him I was thinking what if my pets were characters? So this is where I've got the idea to make this video. At first I was thinking to make them appear as humans because this is what I usually draw, but recently I started to draw furries a lot and I was thinking to make them furries because I said so. Of course, don't expect that something so nice because I'm still learning how to draw them. Even though used to be a furry when I was younger, it's been years since I've drawn them. So, yeah. This is also my first time when I record myself while I draw. So, if you see me, I stop working, it's because I'm not used to just stay in place. I like to move around, and probably I was eating too while I was recording it. So I had to cut a lot of the video because I just stopped a lot. But anyway, to not make this video any longer, let's start with the drawings. Mitsu is my new cat. He's 1 month old, and we found him outside with his family, but we adopted him because one time he just lost his family. They were nowhere, and he just came running at me. So I immediately fell in love with him, so I adopted him. I believe I also got attached to him because he reminds me a lot of my old cat that he disappeared a few years ago, like few years. And we are not exactly sure what happened to him, but we are guessing he died because he never left this much. He immediately get back home and I don't know. It just it's just a weird feeling. He was my second cat who disappeared all of the sudden, and I highly believe it was because I left them outside because I believed cats were outdoors and they much more enjoy being outside. But when I lost my second cat, I realized that maybe outside is not a really good place because I also live in a place where there are a lot of dogs and it can be very dangerous. Even though now that I have Mitsu, I want to protect him. I know staying inside all the time is also not a good reason why I train him to stay on a leash. And I know it's a very young age, but I believe it helped him get used to it faster because now he has no problem with him. And when I know he wants to go outside, I go with a walk with him, and he actually understands that. He's like a little dog, and it's very cute. I also wanted to train him to be on a leash because I really want when he will be older to take him with me when I go around my country and to visit places and to take him with me and I don't know to present him around the world. I see a lot of people taking their cats around when they go explore things, and if dogs can go with people around the world, why can also cats do that? I know right now I don't make much sense. I think I'm just living in a fiction world, and I don't know. For his drawing, I of course wanted to make him younger. That was my first thing I wanted to make in his drawing. And I think the outfit I choose, this one piece thing, I don't know how it is called, but it's very it's screaming childish, and I think it is the best thing I was thinking. Even though it's something basic, he's a child, he would wear something like that. Even with the uneven star, I choose to put it on the front. It looks like he wanted to put it there, like he made it himself, and it's fitting a little too well. I think it's good. As for accessories, I wanted to make his toy be the accessories. Reason why I made that puffy thing stick, I don't know exactly how to call it, but it's one of his toys, and I think it will look good if I made it appear like a fish stick, a fishing stick, like he was planning to go on fishing with it. I also gave him feathers accessories because when he was with his family, he used to play with dead pigeons that their mother bring it to them, and now he loves feathers a lot. And every time he sees that I have feathers, because I like to collect feathers, he sneaks into the place I put them, and every time I see him with a feather in his mouth. Mitsu is of course very playful because he is very young and he got attached to my dog since I bring it to my home, and now they play every day together and also sleep with each other. They love to cuddles, and my cat usually stays as close to my dog as possible, and I think it's very adorable. I believe I said everything about him, so I will let you watch the speed paint. This is how the drawing came out, and I think I managed to make his design look pretty similar to how I believed he will look. And yeah, let's keep it with the next drawing. Aki is the dog that my parents got for me when I was around 13 or 14. They bought it for me because at that age I used to be very introvert and I wasn't really good at talking with people. I think it was at the moment where COVID was happening, so my social skills were very bad, but they believed that buying a dog for me was gonna help me, and I believe it did. I know I'm now very extrovert, so I think it actually worked. When I first got her, I wasn't really happy because I am not really sure why. I think it was because I didn't like dogs. I believe they were very energetic, and at that moment, I wasn't really energetic. I didn't want to stay with energetic people or even animals, so I wasn't really happy when I got her at first. But then she started to just stay as close to me as possible. She wanted to play with me. She was really happy to be with me, so I slowly started to love her, and now I really love my dog. She's so precious to me, and she's my girl. Like I said before, she and Mitsu are very close to each other, and I believe it's because when I first got my dog, she was a puppy, and she grew up with my old cat, and I think now she sees Mitsu as my old cat. I'm not really sure, but I like to think that's the reason why. Even though my dog is a girl, I see her very boyish. Reason why in my drawing I wanted to represent her to be a tomboy because she likes to run around very much, and I imagine her loving sports a lot. Reason why she's very boyish, like boy. I still wanted to make her appear as a girl because I didn't want to change her gender, but I'm not very sure if I managed to do that. I know I wanted to keep her pink color and to put her hair in a hair tie, but I still don't think I managed to make her look like a girl. I also didn't want to give my dog boobs, and I know it's normal because she's a mammal, but I wasn't feeling comfortable doing that to my dog. Reason why I wanted to keep her chest flat, and I think this is why she looks more like a boy than a girl, but to be honest, I don't really care because I don't want to give my dog boobs. Just like in Mitsu's drawing. Just like in Mitsu drawing, I wanted to make her toys be a composition to my drawing. Reason why I wanted to make her hold her plush just like she captured it because she likes to play with her plush a lot and to bite it and to throw it around, and I wanted to put that in my drawing. My dog also have a very fluffy tail, and I wanted to put that in my drawing because I really love her tail. And my cat also loves it because every time he sees it, he immediately jumps on it to play with it. But my dog didn't really like that, but she knows how to tell him to stop without being aggressive to him or to hurt him. When I also went to buy Mitsu toys to play with when I first got him, I also bought my dog a ball to play with it. I'm not really sure where it is now. I think he hid it from me. I don't know exactly where it is, but I wanted to give that ball to her drawing too, and I wanted to put it as a keychain. Fun fact about her name, we didn't actually name her. When we got her, she already had a name, so we couldn't change that. But I like to call her Coconut because when we bought her, she smells like coconut, and I think I like to do that a lot. I wanted to give her a nickname because when I had my old cat, I gave him one as well. I used to call him Bread or Mr. President, so I wanted to give my dog one as well because I didn't want to make her jealous. I'm not very good at creating designs, but what I like to do is to take a color that I didn't use that much and to put it somewhere else. And for this example is the pink from her color that I wanted to put it on her pants. A little more pink because I wanted to at least do something to show that is a girl. But now I see it and I looks like Jinx pants from Arcane and I didn't actually mean it. It was an accident. With that being said, because I said everything about her, I'm gonna let you watch this time lapse. I actually really like the way it turned out. I like the gradient that make her down body appear much darker and the background that looks like mud because she likes to run away in mud when it rains. So I think I like this drawing more than the Mitsu ones. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you like my designs, and if you like my drawing, you can check my other social media that I linked down below in the description. And I see you with a next video. Bye bye.